What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I finally seen Mortal Kombat Legends Battle for the Realms. This one was a mixed bag for me because the reason why I said that is because it didn't really focus too much on the tournament, but rather than focus on Shinnok this entire film. But we did see some fan service of guest characters that were going to be in the movie. But I think a lot of characters that were missed in the movie got cut out, like Lee May and some other characters from different incarnations of Mortal Kombat. And I do have some positives and negatives towards this movie, and we're gonna start things off with the positives. I think the fight scenes, for the most part, was really good. The animation looked really nice, just like Scorpion's Revenge. Battle for the Realms has some pretty decent animation when it comes to the fight scenes, and a lot of visual effects were really on point. And I love the fight scenes between Scorpion and Kuang Yin, aka Sub-Zero's younger brother. I think their fight scenes were a bit good, and I like their interactions because Kuang Yin thinks that Scorpion killed his brother on purpose, but Kuang Yin doesn't really realize that Bi-Han was evil. So even though Scorpion tried to apologize to him, he did not forgive him, but they did work together in order to survive the cyborg ninjas like Sector, Cyrax, and even Smoke. Yeah, the fight scenes in the tournament was pretty good. I like the fight choreography. It was really spot on. I mean, the visual effects were really good for the most part. And I love the chemistry between Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. Those two stole this movie for me. It's just the way that the origins of how they got into the relationship. And I think that's why we know about the origins. I think, to me, one of my favorite fight scenes from this movie was the beginning of the movie was really good. Raiden, Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, and them really got down when they interact with Katana. Katana is my favorite character in this movie. I love her voice actress. She sounds womanish. Like, I love that kind of voice acting, for the characters. Her and Sonya Blade, for the most part. And I also love the chemistry between the Elder Gods, Raiden, and Shao Kahn when they requested for the tournament. So I think those are some positives I have for this film. I do have some negatives, and that is the kill count. There were so many kill counts that I can't even grasp because every character in the Mortal Kombat film, they just died instantly. Not to mention Raiden ended up dying as well at the hands of Shao Kahn after asking the Elder Gods to compete in a tournament, which was a very bad idea because you're not only competing for the tournament, but you're sacrificing your life to fight Shao Kahn. And you not only lost your powers, but you're no longer the Thunder God. And I think that's what completely turned me off about this film. Another negative I have is the voice acting. Liu Kang's voice actor, he sucks. Liu Kang sucked in this movie once again. He sucked in Scorpion's Revenge, and he sucked in Battle for the Realms. I mean, I feel like Liu Kang can come off as like this overprotective soldier. Like when Raiden told him not to worry about him, like just focus on beating Shao Kahn. But I think, to me, his voice acting performances were a bit weak to me. Although his fight scenes were really good, and I think that's what made Liu Kang a special character in Mortal Kombat, more like a legend. But at the same time, his voice acting is something I was not feeling. So I think Liu Kang's voice acting I was not feeling in this movie. I think the biggest issue I have was, once again, the kill scenes, because there were so many people killed in this tournament. It started with Stryker. Stryker was the one to go down at the hands of Shang Tsung. Then when Kung Lao got into the picture, and Kung Lao, speaking of Kung Lao was the biggest disappointment to me in this movie because he didn't really do anything. His voice acting was not good once again. Just like Liu Kang's, Kung Lao's voice acting was not even that great. And he didn't even do anything. Even when he competed in a tournament, he got taken out just like that. I'm like, can you guys just stop making Kung Lao the weak and sleek? Like, he's supposed to be the descendant of Kung Lao, the strongest warrior, the strongest Shaolin monk. And then you do this to this movie. That is the one thing I hate about this movie is so many deaths. And just like Kung Lao and Stryker, Raiden ended up dying as well at the hands of Shao Kahn. Because ever since he competed in this tournament, he's no longer a Thunder God, and he can't fight like he used to. But instead, he just got destroyed. When, Raiden was trying to tell Liu Kang, since you are a child, Shao Kahn just stomped his neck, crushing his throat, preventing him from even saying even more. And I think that's what fueled Liu Kang's anger even more. Because Raiden was like a mentor to him. And I thought that when Kung Lao died, Liu Kang's anger was coming from that. But seeing how this film was different, it's Raiden this time. So when the Thunder Gods, came around, gave Liu Kang powers, after he defeated Shao Kahn, Shinnok ended up unleashing some type of demon with all of these key elements to bring all of the realms together to bring chaos. So after Liu Kang becomes like a fire god, he ends up becoming a dragon, finding Shinnok in a monster form. Then Scorpion and Sub-Zero ended up helping out Liu Kang as well. Then we've seen another moment between, or I don't know why I'm saying this, but I think I was so in the negatives. I'm still in the positive a little bit though. But there are a few things I like, of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade when they finally saw eye to eye for the first time that Johnny does have feelings, Sonya Blade. And towards the end of the movie, they ended up kissing. Well, she kissed Johnny. And Liu Kang and Katana ended up kissing as well. After Liu Kang defeated Shinnok. And yeah, that was the end of the film. And like I said, this film was a mixed bag for me. I liked it. I liked some things about it. But there are a lot of things I really despise out of this movie. So I'm going to give Battle for the Realms 3 out of 5. Animations, fight scenes, and some nice moments between Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. Everything else was just not good. Just like the Mortal Kombat 2021 film, except for a lot of action, from what the 2021 film made mistakes of. This Battle for the Realms movie suffered a lot, but hopefully they'll come up with another Mortal Kombat animated movie that it'll be 10 times better than this. Just saying. So if y'all enjoy my review, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.